Hey everybody, welcome to the last Silver Tower Battle Report. We're facing the Gaunt Summoner. We've managed to acquire all 8 of the shards of his amulets, and this is it. This is the adventure. We're going to get out of the Silver Tower. We're going to die trying. It's YOLO time, and we're going to live with the results. If we live, if we die, it doesn't matter. I'm happy with this whole thing because we've gotten all 8 shards. We've had crazy adventures. Shard has become more unhinged and dangerous throughout the entire thing. The Mistweaver's gotten really dodgy and good at evading damage. The Battle Mage has just lurked in the background being like, hey guys, sure, let's throw some fireballs. And Lord Celestin has tanked everything that's come in front of him. So we'll show you the setup. We'll show you the current state of our characters and we'll get started. With 8 shards, the Battle Mage got to keep Lifebane this time around to 4 total skill cards. So I have Battle Wrath still. Whenever you slay an enemy, your lowest dice goes up by 1. Chosen, after making your action roll, add 1 to the score of the lowest hero dice, so everything basically ups a die. And then one step ahead, change your increase, decrease behavior rolls by 1. And Death Strike, Pitch, Digitation, Adversary, and roll a die. And if it's higher than their vigor, they're dead. And then I have my Lord Castellan, same stuff as usual. Vengeful Strike, if I make a save of 6+, I make a free attack. Divine Will, reroll 1s for everybody else in the Chiro, in the chamber with me. And then Living Fortress, every time I take a wound, on a 6 to get stunned instead. Also getting to keep 4, so he's got Eye of Fate. He can put a stun marker to reroll saving rolls of 1. Unstoppable, every time he slays an adjacent adversary, he moves D3 spaces. Making his 1+ spelling test as normal. Word Answer, make a free move before making a combo weapon action. And Etheric Surge, if you roll a 6 when you're making an attack roll, add a hero dice with a score of 1 to your card. And then he gets, of course, the Graceful Killer. Every 6 to attack rolls, you can immediately make it a free action without spending any dice. So he doubles down on that, which is crazy. And then the Mistweaver, same as normal, Air Strider and Evasive, and then Hone Mind to concentrate and up the dice. So some dice manipulation for you, just like you have for the Battle Mage. And adventuring we will go. Let's roll up the deck. Now we need to remember in this mission, we can use these for rerolls. We can flip our shards and use them to get lucky in this, because this is going to be the most dangerous adventure of all. Long have the champions wandered the twisting ways of the Silver Tower, many and great were the dangers they'd faced. Now at last they held in their hands enough fragments of the sacred amulet that they could conjure the Gaunt Summoner to them. With power and freedom beckoning, the champions deemed the hour was nigh, and with that resolution they began a mighty ritual. The amulet fragments flared with light as the champions chanted, and the words of the ritual coming unbidden to their minds and spilling from their mouths like a river of power. As the final syllables were uttered, the light flared bright, and from it stepped the Gaunt Summoner. No illusion was this, no simulacra or trick. The Summoner himself had been summoned, and he stood before the champions in all of his infernal might. Yet the creature was not angry. Instead, a shark-like grin split his hideous features, and a malevolent chuckle shook his narrow shoulders. Very good, spoke the Summoner, very good. The champions had brought him forth to battle, but were they ready? And if they were, which one of them would claim his boon? Vital question, sneered the Gaunt Summoner, but one that would only see an answer if the champions could keep up. With this, the Daemon swept his staff in a great arc, and with it, reality tore aside like a curtain. A glowing rent was left behind, and through this the Summoner leapt. The champions exchanged swift looks, and then plunged to the rift in pursuit of the Tormentor. Upon the other side of that demonic gateway, the champions found themselves once more in the shimmering Temple of Tzeentch, where so long they had used lights of great lenses to destroy the avian idol. Now the Gaunt Summoner stood amidst the statue's rubble, where once his image had floated. As a flick of his long fingers, the prisms began to spin faster and faster, sending searing beams of light lashing in a deadly whirl. So we flip over searing beams, and we resolve it as if we had gone inside. Roll twice in the encounter table B. If miniature touches the beam, it suffers D3 wounds. Adversaries will avoid this if possible. Heroes can make the action rotate 4+. Rotate the prism marker 90 degrees to inflict D3 wounds on any model it touches as it moves. We're going to roll twice on encounter B. This time around, the beams do not hurt the enemies. At the end of each hero phase, we roll a die. On a 1, 2, 3, it moves clockwise 90. On a 4, 5, 6, it moves 180. So I'll spin around and take 3 wounds. Sorry, D3 wounds if they hit you? D3 wounds for every model it touches as it goes by. But this time around, we can attack these pillars, and they have 8 wounds before they're destroyed. So we can actually blow them up, which might be the better case in this situation. We don't read passage 81, but if the Gaunt Summoner is slain, we go to passage 38. And right now we roll twice on encounter table B. That's going to be 6 and 5, a blue horror per player, and a Carrick Acolyte per player. So we are set to begin. So first turn, we are not going to do any random encounters because we are currently in the entry portal. We literally go right into a boss fight in this one. Let's see what happens. We get double 1s, which go away, and double 5s, which go away. We do have a 6 in the card. We're going to go with the Battle Mage. She's going to go first. I don't know why I'm rolling these dice, because those are not the right colored dice, because they're in my hand. Let's try it again. There we go. So when I wound him, I have to discard my highest dice. But then after I wound him, my next highest dice becomes another dice. So leaves us 3. I'm going to Arcane Bolt him on a 3. I get to reroll 1s because I'm in the same chamber as my buddy with the reroll 1s ability. I hit him. I do D3 wounds. I do 2. Discard my 6, and then because, oh no, yeah, when I resolve my action after the roll, I gain this. It stays a 5 actually, because it's after I resolve the roll. So I won't get to keep that 6 then. So we'll go again, and get a 6 and hit him, do D3 damage. We do 2, so he goes to 4. And then we discard this die, because we discard the highest dice after we wound him. And I have nothing to go higher. And then I'm going to spend the 6 off the board here to do Arcane Shield, so we all get +1 save. Whoop, and I get a Renown because I cast both my spells. Start the Mistweaver. Let's just see if we can just kill this guy. I mean, it's...
Cheese it.
It's, yeah, well, something happens. I feel like the whole thing just resets as soon as we kill him, because he only has 9 vigor. This seems a little too easy. Just blast him. Just do it. Might as well. 3+. You get him. Do D3. Do 1. Well, I'm not going to kill him right now. Whoop. And then... you discarded that die. You discarded 1. Okay, so you hit him again and do 3. So he's at 8. All right, we need some good dice for the Lord Costello here. We got to stun the room. Yeah, I like it. All right, so we can kill, move, stun. We're going to stab a Carrick Acolyte. Yep. We hit him, takes 2. Stab him again. We hit him, takes 2, and he dies, because I only have 4. Well, 3 actually. Spend 2 to try and move. I'm going to disengage to do this. Oh, it's a terrible idea. I just want a lantern, though. I want a lantern so bad. Or I can just keep stabbing. Let's just keep stabbing. Oh, we're gonna actually just hit him. We'll stab this little fella. And we miss. And I'm going to put this here. I forgot, this actually doesn't heal us until I pull it off at the end of the round. Mistweaver, go stab that Gaunt Summoner to death.
Need that 6.
Negative. Open you a door so you can spend 1 and just disengage, whoop, and walk through. And then just poke him for 1. That's all you gotta do. There you go. Because that way, well, the beams might move through you, but only if they roll 4+.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here then.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
And Reaper Gauntlet. 2+. Hits him. So he dies.
That's a miss, because 3+.
Why would you Reaper Gauntlet? Why don't you just poke him for 1?
Okay,
literally no reason to not just poke him for 1 there, because he got 8 on him. So he dies, and we have to see what happens. Everything explodes into a mist of unreality, and despite his evil tricks, this guy cuts a portal open. All the other baddies are gone. We get removed as well, and we get placed in a new chamber. It does not say to end our turn, which means you've got 2 hero dice left to do something. Now, we appear in this chamber as close to the entrance as possible. The Gaunt Summoner is placed in the middle, and 8 Grot Scoutling are placed as far from us as possible, and they've all got damage 2 on all their weapons and 4 wounds instead of 2. So, yeah, this is one of those progressive fights where he's going to teleport us to new places over and over again, and we got to kill him as fast as we can to try and end the level. Slain this time, we read passage 29, and if we have the Fragment of Ulgu, we get to do a respite before we go. 2 action dice left on your Tenebral Shard.
1 free move.
Okay. And make an attack.
I'll just do...
Stab him. Just boop him on 2+. You do. Takes a wound. And you do, and he takes a wound. He's got 2 on him. Adversary phase happens. Let's roll for the Summoner first. He gets a 1. What does he do? I can adjust that to a 2, because 1 is summons minions. I don't feel like that's a good option. What is 2?
That's the one where he teleports close to one of us.
Sweet. I like that one. I like that one. Every character rolls a die, and the low guy is who he teleports next to. I got 1s, and then they have to break the tie. It's going to be the Wiz. It's going to teleport over there. Whoop. And stab. Sword attack. Hits. 4+ save, because of Mystic Shield being up. Nope. So he takes a wound, and then he cannot use skill cards until the end of this adversary, the next adversary phase, or this adversary phase. All right, and then all the Grots go. What do they do? 3 go until they can see or in range. So the bows are going to go. He can see, he can see, he can see Shard, and he can see Shard. So we're good.
And then everyone else moves towards the nearest hero.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because they move what? 5.
Yes.
Everybody else, can they move through friends?
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How far do they go?
5.
4, 5. So the guy's gonna attack. He has 4 attacks. He's got 2 weapons. 5s. Hits twice. I get to save. I get a 3+ save, and every 5, 6 get to attack back with. 1 fails. He's gonna take 2 damage. On 6s, you'll shrug it and turns into a stun. Nope. So he takes 2 damage, but then he gets to swing back for free. 4+ to hit the little guy. Doesn't hit. All right, the next one's gonna go. He's gonna do 4 into Shard again. Let's see if he hits. 5s, nothing. He gets to do Does that mean the... Oh, no, the spears stay the same. It's only the other swords that become something else. He misses as well. He doesn't attack. And then how many shots from bows? One can shoot once, so it's basically 4 shots into Shard because he's closest.
4+.
Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3. Saving on 5s. Saves 1, 2.
Saves 2.
To the round, we pull off our lantern light. I've been getting that wrong for a while, actually, and we all heal 1. You
Gaunt
become...
Summoner go?
Gaunt Summoner went and stabbed the Celestial guy.
Correct.
So you become rune marked, and it's new turn. Yes! Double ones go away, which is an unexpected event, I believe. There are no unexpected events, and we can never be ambushed. It's the final showdown. So that means we just lose our double ones. And what do we get for Shard? 2s and 3s? Not terrible. So have to punch your way through some grots, or you could just free move over and stab the summoner.
Yep.
I feel like that's the best play.
That's what I'm doing.
I feel like that's the best play. Just 4 little stabs. Just start little stabbing and see what happens, because you might get a bunch of free attacks. No, just do 1 at a time. It matters if it's 1 at a time, yeah. Hits and gets a free attack and a free die.
So 1 damage on him.
Yep.
Reaper Gauntlet hits. So
That's 1.
2 damage on him
Why is it 2 damage?
for my bladed barb, and then a Reaper Gauntlet.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And then you lose a die, but you gain a die, and you hit again. You should have 2 dice left. Hits.
Yeah, for 1
Does
damage.
1 more damage, and then you lose a die, so you should have 1 die left. That's the original. Hits. So you gain a die, gain a 1,
So that's 1 damage.
and a free attack. So bladed Reaper Gauntlet, which misses.
Misses.
And then you hit on a 2+, and you lose that 1, but he does no damage. 2+, hits, does no damage, and he's at 4. That puts him at 7. All right, Lord Castellan, you just finish off this jabroni. You just gotta hit him once. There's 3. I like it. Let's punch him. He's at 7 right now. 4+. Nope. 4+. Nope. Come on. No! I'm buying 1 off here. Kill him! Yeah, he goes, takes 2 more and goes down. We read past 21. The Shard of Algus, so we can have a rest before we leave. So he's going to heal his wound. And we can draw a treasure card. So we're all just going to search the room for treasure. So the Lord Castellan, because we can't be ambushed right now. Nope. And yes, so the Battle Mage finds a treasure card. And then for you, Tenebra Shard does. So we got a Casket of Azure. You can open the casket before making an action roll. Roll a d3 and heal that many wounds. Any other players whose heroes are in the same chambers, you can do the same. Shard got the Phoenix Heart. Revive 3+, restore grievously wounded hero to health. We can bring someone back. We got a, what's that thing called from Final Fantasy VII?
Phoenix Down.
We got Phoenix Down. He actually couldn't have searched for treasure. He needed to just heal. So it's a good thing I didn't roll and actually get any, because he wouldn't be able to do that. So now we go to 29. So it says when the summoner is slain, so this paragraph doesn't make a huge amount of sense. As the last possessed Scoutling fell, the Gaunt summoner fled again. With a swing of his staff, he tore reality asunder, the champions pursuing him only to plunge into a gate into a strange cold lake. Gasping his frozen touch, the champions realized they'd fallen into what seemed to be a pool of icy quicksilver, which was rising as the walls themselves melted into its mass. Fighting against the climbing liquid metal, the champions saw the Gaunt summoner perched up a nearby pillar. His cackling laughter mocked their efforts to survive. Clear away everything and then put the fighting pit in the set up the chamber. So the heroes as close as possible to the exit and set up the Gaunt summoner on the furthest bladed pillar. Put 2 character acolytes per player anywhere in the fighting pit. We're set up. Now the fighting pit is basically any of these ones. Every time we move into it, we have to roll a die equal, and if we roll equal to or less than the number of stun markers on the Mark of Tzeentch, then our action immediately ends. Not our activation, just that action. And it gains a stun marker every round. Now, because we have the Shard of Kamon, there's only 1 on there, but it gains 1 every round. So this is filling with Quicksilver, and it's harder and harder each turn, basically, to get through there. Again, as soon as we kill the Summoner, we get to try and move. Read passage 90. So it's going to be a new turn. All right, here we go. Going for big guns, no whammy. So the 2/5s go away, but we don't get any events because there's no consequence of destiny in this event. And we're going to go first with, I guess, the Lord Castellan. Get in there, buddy. Go, sick house. Yeah, you got your lantern. That's what we wanted. And let's start walking. So you're going to walk. You got to take the stairs. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, I guess. Actually, sorry, we just go 1, 2, 3 and move in like that. So we're doing some stabs, then some lanterning. So we'll do a stab on him. And we hit. And he takes 2. And then we'll stab again. And we miss. And then we're going to lantern. With the big lantern, let's see what we get. So 4+. He takes stun. This fella. Not stunned. This fella. Not stunned. This fella. Nope. The guy with the sword. Nope. This fella. Nope. The worst. Get him. Yeah, he takes D3 wounds. Takes a wound and is stunned. You in the back, the shield is just stunned. I'm actually just going to burn this too, because we can't use them for magic missiles. So I'm just going to whack this guy. Yeah, I'm going to whack Halberd Man. Want him dead. Nope, I miss. All right, going for Mr. Shea. Sorry, the Temporal Shard. Oh, I think you're going to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, teleport. Boom.
Oh, just a teleport attack, okay. And then you're going to stab him with your gauntlet. 3+. Just use it up, use it up. Oh, no, you need a 4. Go off the board. Use the 6, because you're going to lose it otherwise, yep. And you miss. But you roll 1s, because I'm in the chamber. Hit him! Yeah! D3 times 2. Because teleport attack. 6! Using a 4 for a Reaper Gauntlet on him. And you hit, and you get a free 1. So just don't even bother pulling that one off. Yeah, or you can, because you're going to lose that dice anyway after you wound him. Do D3. Do 1. And then you gain a free attack.
Another Reaper Gauntlet.
Yep, on a 3+. Nope, but you re-roll it. And you get it. D3. 1. He's got 1 left. But you lose that 1, and you lose the other 1 now too, because your free attack went away. That's 9. You killed him. So with the champions free from their Curial Tide, the Gaunt Summoner fled before their fury, uttering a mad cackle. The demons tore open the Veil of Reality and hurled himself through. The champions close upon his heels were on the next level of the tower. This time the Summoner's portal bore them in the midst of a spiritual hurricane. Amethyst crystals dotted the chamber floor, and they found themselves within, and from them poured streams of howling ghosts. Striving to weather the madness and the ethereal tempest, the champion sought to reach the summoner, who stood untouched in the middle of the madness. Place the summoner up in the middle, place 8 Carrick Acolytes, or 2 per player, all around him. There is no respite between this round and the last round, so we just go straight into the turn, which means that the Shard had just finished, and it's the Battle Mage and the Shea left to go. Each turn after Destiny's rolled, each player must roll a die. If the result is less than the number of Destiny dice that were discarded, their hero is stunned. If the result does not have the fragment of Shish, it's D3 times instead. Luckily, we have all the fragments, so we don't make a Destiny roll yet, because we're midway through the turn. But when we do make a Destiny roll, we might gain stun counters. Here's the Battle Mage. Oh, jeez, this is going to be pretty good. Well, just in case this all goes terribly wrong, let's just bring up Mystic Shield now. And then, this is going to be hilarious. So, we're going to spend this one. Sorry. We can't spend that one. We're going to spend this 3 over here to do an Arcane Bolt. Do an Arcane Bolt with the Gaunt Summoner. So we hit him. The action roll is resolved. This becomes a 3. I do D3 damage. I do 3 damage. I discard this dice then after I damage him. And that leaves me with a 3 and a 5. And my lowest die will be that. I'm then going to use this 3 to zap him again. My lowest die becomes a 6. Nothing I can do about that though. 3's to hit. I hit, and then D3 damage. I do 2. So he's got 5 on him, and I've activated both my spells, so I gain 2 renown. Alright, Mr. Weaver, try and finish him off. He's got 5 on him. Oh no. 2s and
Like
3s. So you can concentrate 1 to make 1 a 3.
Start with the 3 I already have. Illusionary Assault.
Hits. D3. 3 more, he goes to 8, 2, but then you concentrate to make the last one a 3. Yep. 3+, finish him off. Just kill him. Don't even bother with this room. Yeah, he's just dead. He dies again. I'll search for treasure, because the Gaunt Summoner just immediately gets killed by both my mages. I feel like we leveled up pretty good. Lord Castellan does not find anything. Battle Mage does not find anything. Nothing from the Shard or the Mistweaver. So everything comes off again. Again, the Daemon fled, and again the champions gave chase, so their limbs were leaden and their spirits flagged, and they'd come this far. They would not let the Tormentor slip away now. The champions faltered as they found themselves once more in a darkling cave. Yet this gruesome, this time gruesome fungi of impossible size bulged out of the cavern's floor. For these monstrous pussballs spewed sickly emerald light and a constant stream of swirling spores that clogged the champions' throats and made their eyes water. Worse, the toadstools seemed to issue malign and cursed, for the spores stuck fast. They began to eat away at cloth and metal and sizzle like flesh like meat on a spit. Realizing that time was against them, the champions sought to best the Gaunt Summoner amidst the murk before they succumbed to a horrible death. So there's 2 spore markers. They can be destroyed at the end of every round or activation. At the start of each round, sorry. And what's bad for us right now is we're right into the adversary phase, so he's going to go before we get to do anything. We roll a die. We add 2 if we have the Shard of Gaunt, which we do. And if we roll a 1 to 3, so in this case we roll a 1, we just take a wound as we get melted. But we have to roll for each of the spore markers still on the table. Gonna melt. But first things first, the Gaunt Summoner goes. I can affect his behavior by 1. He's going to have a 2, 3, or 4, whichever's better for us. So we're going to make the 2 happen.
So we have to each roll.
Yep, and the low roll is the one he attacks. He teleports next to them and then fights. I got 2, 6, so it's going to be my battle mage again. So he teleports over here next to him, and then on 2+ hits him. Roll for it. Gets him. 4+ save because his spell's still up. Nope. So he takes a wound, and then he gets all of his skills shut off until the end of the next adversary phase. Start of the round, we all roll a die. Roll 2 dice for each guy. On a 1, they take a wound. Lord Castellan. Nope. Battle mage. Nope. No, 2 wounds on the Mistweaver. All right, rooms are starting to get harder now, so it's start a turn. Let's roll for the Destiny dice. You were rune marked. No, I was rune marked last, so you're rune marked now. And do your thing. Discard 2 5s, and we have 1, 3, 4. Who's gonna go? 2 action dice, 3 and 6. Can't stun them, but you could zap them.
Walking to 4.
Okay, 1 and 3 to heal. Off the Destiny dice, so you go to full health. And then just blast him 1.
Blast him once.
Go for it. 3 blasts. Hits him. D3. 1. Castellan's gonna get his halberd on. Yeah, I like it. Let's start off with this. I'm gonna put this down. So the end of the round, we might get a wound back. Then I'm going to the Lantern Light with a 6, might as well. Do not hit you. So no losing my dice. Hit you on a 4. I don't. Hit you on a 4. I do. You take 2. No dice to lose. And then I might as well pull the 4 off here and try it again. And I miss. Get him, T-Bro Shard.
Oof.
We're into it. So teleport, murder stab. Teleport, murder stab. And it's 3+, rerolling 1s. Gets him, D3 times 2. Just get a 5/6. Oh, and he dies. So this is where it becomes weird, where we don't know if we start a new round every time we start a new room. Because it doesn't say we set up a new round, it just says we set up the board, clear everything away and set up again. Because we don't know if time is going to be slowed or accelerated right now. Because we've entered a new room. When time is slowed, we only get half as many actions. When time is accelerated, every time we end an activation in the fighting pit, we take D3 wounds. So I'm going to say we start accelerated, because you have to have a normal number of actions, because Shard's halfway through his turn, and they're just playing through the way it's been played. So keep going, Shard, but you want to be out of there at the end of your move. And 1, it's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And make a stab. Reaper Gauntlet. Reroll 1s because I'm in the room. Yeah, D3. 1. Just Battle Mage left. Let's see what he does. He gets out of the pit is what he does. So we're going to spend, this isn't gone, we're going to spend 1 to clear this wound. We're going to spend the 4 to walk. And go 1, 2, 3, and be out of the pit. And then we're going to spend that 6 to activate Mystic Shield. Adversary phase, let's see what happens. It's a 4. So he's going to use, it's called Infernal Flames, which is an area attack. It's D3 attacks against each person, and they hit on a 4+ damage 1. So against Shard, he does 3 on 4, so 2 saves. He's good. Shard just bounces it. Against your Mistweaver, he does 3 on 4s. 1. So make 1 dodge on a 6+ because you're evasive. Nope. And then a 5+ saves. 4+ because you got my Mystic Shield. You're good. You can roll for against my Battle Mage. Does D3. 3 on 4s. 1, 2. 4+ saves because of Mystic Shields. Pass them both. And then against the Castellan, D3, 3. This guy's mad. 4+. 1, 2, 3+ saves because of Mystic Shield. We're good. We get to choose at the beginning of each round if time is slowed or quickened. I say we just quicken it and we get out of there. Get out of the pit. Let's go. And get rid of all the 1s, but there's no special events. We have a 2 and a 5 on the board. We'll go first, Lord Castellan. Nobody's wounded. So pulling off that dice doesn't do anything. It was the end of the adversary round, so all my Battle Mage's skills come back online. We'll get him, boy. Yeah, spend the 2 to move. We're going to go 1, 2, and stand there. We need to try and break off, so we're going to move 3 to here if we can. On a 5 up. Nope. So you're just going to stand there. It's 2 and lock the 5. Try and move again. 5+. Nope, we stay where we are. I'm going to take D3 wounds. Can't do anything about it, so we're going to start swinging. First one. Hits. Does 2 damage. And then you go to 3, and then I lose a die. And then the last one misses. And that's it. D3 damage for me in the fighting pit. Take 2. Do I shrug him? Nope. So I take 2 wounds. I'm going to discard a shard. So we'll flip this over. Whoop, to heal D3 wounds. Yeah! Actually, just started my turn before I make my action roll. So that stays the way it was, and I've still got 2 wounds on me. That makes sense. Can't do double activation. So he's 2 wounds. Mr. Fever, run! Don't want to take D3. So, moving fast. Running through friends.
1, 2, 3.
You can't. You have to do 2 actions
1,
to do
2,
it.
3, 4.
Yeah. And then move to the other
1,
side.
2, 3, 4. And then
Misty Bolts, yep. Hits. That's 1. It's your last die. There's 1 left on the board. Might as well use it.
save it for Shard.
Okay. Battle Mage is gonna go. Got a Battle Mage. Oh, you're the worst. You are literally the worst. That was El Terrible. Yeah, we can't even. Well, what can men do against such reckless hate? We just walk around a bunch. We're gonna spend, I guess, the 1 to walk. 1, 2. 1 to walk. 1, 2. 1 to walk. 1, 2, 3. Walk. We're done. You. That's more like it. There you go. Finish him off. Want to teleport? And you do double damage this way. 3+. Hits. Gets a free 1 die and also a free attack after this. Does D3 damage. Does 6 damage. Goes to 8. This is the 4. His free attack now. Might as well just Bladed Bard him. Killing him 1. 2+. Hits him. And he dies. Great was the Gaunt Summoner's scream of frustration as the champions bested him again. Icor now dribbled from the daemon's wounds and his posture was stooped and pained. Still shrieking with fury, he sprang from another portal, cursing the champions gave chase, emerging amidst a field of amber crystals. From each of the stones shot a beam of magical power, and they were focused upon the monstrous being that stood in the crystal's heart. An ogroid thaumaturge it was, but one so filled with bestial magics that its eyes burned with orange flame, its skin seemed to split with the power that writhed beneath. The Gaunt Summoner was nowhere to be seen, but his pained laughter resurged, skirling the chamber as his empowered underling roared a deafening battle cry and advanced upon the champions with pounding steps. Alright, so we have to try and kill the thaumaturge this time around. We've got 1 action left on Shard and an action die over there. And then it's going to immediately go to the adversary round. Now, unfortunately, the thaumaturge on a 4+ gets to act twice per turn. And the round does not end until we slay him. Alright, so you get a stab, and a big stab from the...
I'm going to make a free move.
Okay. Boop. And you have 1+ agility, so you can.
I'm going to stab.
That guy? You might kill him, that's true. 2+. You hit him, he takes 1. And then you take the last of the Destiny dice. It's a 3+. You hit him, you get a free 1 die, and another free attack. You do 3 to him, so he goes to 4. He's got 5, though. And then your free attack can just be a little poke if you want, try and kill him.
Well, I'll do Reaper, because I still have this 1.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll do Reaper Gauntlets on him, and then...
Okay, and poke him,
Bladed
sounds good.
Garbs.
So Reaper Gauntlet on the 1 guy with the shield. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then Bladed Garbs hits and gives you another 1. Another free Reaper Gauntlet attack, and it kills him.
So Reaper Gauntlets on him.
This is amazing. You had 1 die, and you look what you're doing. And it misses, reroll it, though. And you hit, so you do D3. You do 1. And then you get your another Bladed Barbs from that 1 that you generated. And you get another Bladed Barbs, another free attack. This is amazing.
So that's another 1 damage.
Yep.
Plus I hit
And D3.
for 1 more.
Another more. She's at 3 out of his 7. And the freebie
Does 1 more.
does 1 more. So he's at 4 total. With 1 die. With 1 die, he killed a Zangor and then, like, crippled another one. The Zangors get to go, and it's all terribly wrong. So we'll roll for the Zangors first and their behavior. It's going to be a 2. I'll move towards the nearest hero and attack with the Savage Blade. So he's going to move to here. Oh, that's Crystal. He's going to move to here. He's going to go 1, 2. And I guess he can. Oh, no, he can go 1, 2, 3 and actually make it to you. The Savage Blade attacks. So Mr. Shieldman gets 2 hit on 3s against the Shard. Both hit. Try and dodge him. 5+. Nope, take 2 damage, and then the beak also hits. No, it's a 4. Yeah. This little guy hits twice. Try and dodge him. 5+. You might be dead.
God damn.
Oh, it takes 2 damage. I think you're dead.
Yeah.
Shard's down. Shard's down. No, and Shard of the Phoenix down too. And then this guy's going to attack the Celestant, and he's going to hit once. I fail my save, and then I take 1. Beak attack. Hit, misses, and do I shrug it and turn it into a stun? I don't. Take 1 more wound, you'll die here. That's right. If you go to full, and then it's 1 more wound after that, he'll actually go to grievously wounded to dead. So, it is Thaumaturge time. All right, and the Thaumaturge gets a 3. Moves towards the nearest hero, which is right here, which is Shard.
Oh,
and then Bestial Fists you. What's that? 2 pluses. Both hit. And then 5 ups. Fails 1. I think Shards down.
D3 wounds. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, you're dead yet. So 4 plus he gets to go again. Yep. Plus it's not made, actually. 4, 5, or 6, the second roll isn't made. So he doesn't act twice this round. 1, 2, 3 would have acted twice. You got Maroon marked. That's your destiny. Now the Shard can come back full of wound markers during the next respite. So we have to get through the next couple levels of the tower. Oh no, we lose all our 6s. We have 1 and a 2. Need that Phoenix down. Go get him. Go get him, Mistweaver. Just blast the Thaumaturge, man. We gotta do 18 wounds right now. Do it. Do it. 18 wounds. spend one of these to concentrate and make that die a 3. Blam. And then save that 6 for a stun at the end. We can't stun the big guy, but at least it saves us from the little guys.
So shooting at the big man.
Yeah, big man. He's got no wounds on him right now. Hits. You get an extra renown from that. It takes D3. 1. Oh, geez. Only 1. Again. Hits. D3. Takes 2. Goes to 3 total. Last one. Hits. Does 3. So he goes to 6. And then we're going to pull off a big stun. All right. Doing the illusionaries. Sorry, the thing on him. Not stunned, but you can reroll it. It's an area attack. And you get it. So he's stunned. His little buddy right here is stunned. And then the last guy is also stunned. All right, it's over to me. Lord Castellan time, or sorry, Battle Mage time. Let's just try and kill this big guy. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Well, it might happen, let's see. We need to kill a dude first to kind of make this happen. So we're gonna make an attack. That makes this die a 2. We're gonna try and hit the Thaumaturge. We're gonna try and hit this guy, because we can kill him. We don't. Don't. We're gonna make an attack. It's gonna make this dice a 2 now. We're gonna try and kill this guy. We hit him. We need to do 1, because he's got 4 on him. He's dead, so get a renown. And then that makes this die a 3. And then we spend this die. Actually, we spend this die to blast the Thaumaturge, which makes this a 3. We hit him, we do D3, we do 2 more, which puts him at 7, and this 3 to do it again. We do D3, we kill him, it doesn't matter. He comes back with full lives. Last one, we miss. Kill him once, we have to kill him one more time. It's Lord Castellan's turn. He's gonna use a shard before he activates to remove D3 markers, and remove 1, so he's got 2 left. Then he's gonna activate and roll 2 dice. That's what I want to see. And then we're going to use this one for the Warding Lantern, so we can all heal a wound at the end of this. And then this one to move. I need to make a disengage test to go anywhere important, though. So we'll just try. 5 plus. Nope, we stay where we are. Just the Thaumaturge is going to go, because the Zangors are all messed up. So he rolls a 1d6 now. He gets a 5. You get a 4 or a 3. Because it's coruscating flame we don't like. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can make it up or down by 1. So you rolled a 5 total. And it's a 4 or 3.
So,
because we rolled 2d6, didn't we? Yeah. 1d6 because he's wounded. That's right. Because he's all frenzied right now.
rolled a 5.
Yep. And I can make it a 4 or a 6.
So a 6 is the same thing.
Okay.
That's where he attacks
all of us with his flame.
One with his
D3.
missiles.
Yeah. We don't like that one.
Or Bestial Fury, where he does brutal fists. Then on a 1, 2, or 3, set up a bunch of
Zangors, yeah.
So,
I don't know what's better. What does it hit on? What does the Warpfire hit on? Hits on a 4?
yes. The Flame is a 4, and the Brutal Fist is a 2.
But he sets up guys automatically? Or is
on
it
a 1, 2, or 3, he sets up...
more Zangors? Because they'd act then. Just gonna let him set up Zangors.
So
it's the best we can do.
Towards the nearest hero.
Yep. So the nearest path would be 1, 2, 3 to get into here.
Ooh-wee.
It's gonna be bad.
So then he attacks with Brutal Fist, so 2 on 2 plus.
Okay, and who does he attack? The nearest hero?
I'm nearest.
Well, I would have been the nearest at the beginning, so I'd say it would be me I attack. And on 2s, they both go off. I get 4 plus saves. I pass 1, fail 1, so I take how many?
D3 damage.
I'm dead. I go past 0. I might not be dead, because on a 4 plus right now, it turns into a stun. Nope, turns into a wound. On a 3 plus, turns into a stun. Yep, on a 3 plus, turns into a stun. Yep, it's just a stun counter because of my Living Fortress. Oh, and sorry, I actually have 1 wound left. Whoop. So I would be in this state right now because I would actually removed a wound at the end. Oh, no, it's the end of the round, actually. I'll pull that off. Yep. Roll d6, and 1 to 2, 1 to 3, they set up Zangors.
Roll a d6, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, 1 to 2.
2 Zangors show up.
Okay, and where do they get placed? Portals?
Closest portal.
Okay, so now we roll for Zangor behavior, because we unwisely didn't do it first. Now we remove these stun counters, and they don't act. The other ones do a 3. Blade nearest hero, so they can't. They go 1, and they go 1, and they stand there. Everybody gets a wound back now, yep, because of this. Did we do? Oh, no, we did Savage Fist. That's right. He goes to a stun. All right, let's see what happens. We gotta kill this guy. I'm the leader. Let's see what we get. Give me a straight. Double 3s, double 5s. We have 1-1. We forgot to see if he just goes again. He doesn't. We're good. Pull Shard off. Heal. Heal 3, but I can't get rid of stuns. I don't think. Your stun gets 3 action dice. I'll take it. And we're gonna start halberding the big boy. All right, so. We're going to start stabbing. We're going to use this one first, 4+. Nope. Try again. Yep. Take 2. Nope. Take 4. So you get 4 on him so far. Lose my stun, and I'm all halberded out. Castellan's gone. It's over to you. Shard.
Yeah.
All right. We bring back the Tenebral Shard. Gets D3 wounds off him. 3. He's got 1 wound then. And he generates his action dice. Now, where does he place?
It just says set him up in the chamber, so...
Behind him?
Yeah, wherever I want.
Surprise! Stab. Yeah. And he gets all his murder dice. Spend a 6, remove the shard, set him in the exact same place, and then teleport stab with the bladed gauntlets. Do it! 3+. Reroll the 1 because I'm in the room. Yeah, D3 times 2. Get a 5+. No. 2. That's 2. And then you can do little stabs. Hits, does 1 more. Over the Battle Mage. I got the 6th I wanted. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Because Life Bane says, pick an adjacent adversary and roll a die. If the results higher than the adversary's vigor, they're slain. And he's only got 2 vigor left. So on a 3+, he might just die. But I'm not going to do that. We're just gonna try and pop you with the old man stick. So Battle Mage Staff, 4+ into the dude. We hit him. Takes 1. Pop him with the old man stick. Get him. 4+. No. 1 more time. No. I'm gonna shield and hope the Mistweaver can do it. Go Mistweaver. Yeah. And you've got that jump. You've got Air Strider.
So.
And you move. You move 3 because you're swift. So you just jump anywhere you want. So just jump. It's far, man.
Oh no, like 1.
1, 2, 3. You can jump to there, and then you do it again and get away. An Air Strider. 1, 2, 3 over to here.
And then again.
And then again, an Air Strider, I guess, to there, so that you can see anyone you want. Oh no, you're behind the crystal.
You have to be here.
Yeah, you have to be there. And then you can try and zap him. 3+. Do it. Yep. D3. It doesn't matter. It's just 1. He's down. 2 are down. We all get 1. As the bestial sorcerer is struck down, his body bursts into a million shimmering motes. The Gaunt summoners taunts from the furious shrieks as the motes formed a pulsing portal of fire, and the bloodied champions charged headlong into its depths, bursting through the walls of ash. They found themselves once more in the Temple of Tzeentch, yet all was now ablaze. Amongst the kaleidoscope inferno stood the Gaunt summoner. Though their very souls writhed at the touch of the unnatural inferno, and the breath scorched hot in their lungs, the champions saw something that gave them hope at last. In the summoner's many eyes, they saw fear. With courage and purpose filling their hearts, the champions advanced to battle one last time. It's the final room. Subtract 1 from all of his behavior results. It'd be 2, but we have the Shard of Akshi. Whenever the Gaunt Summoner suffers a wound, roll a die. On a result of 1 or 2 or 3, remove him from the board and set him up as far from the heroes as possible. Then set up the Carrick Acolyte, or Adept, or Acolyte if there's no Adepts left in the space he was in. Should the hero slay the Gaunt Summoner, they read passage 68 and seek their destiny. 1 action left on the Mistweaver, and then it goes right to the adversary phase. So you could just zap him if you want. I think that's it. We got nothing on the Destiny dice. Blast him. Now we're going to suffer a wound at sort of every adversary phase here because we are currently in the Chamber of Tzeentch. You hit him, you do D3. So you do 1. Now roll a die on a 1 to 3. He teleports away. He does not. So he does not teleport away and make a Adept happen. So now we all immediately take a wound. On a 6, I shrug it. It turns into a stun. Nope. So I'm wounded. We really need my lantern to activate at the end of every round now. Right to the Gaunt Summoners. Now we subtract 1 from his behavior rolls. It's going to be a 4. I can make it a 5 or a 3 as well because I still have my 1 step ahead. Make it a 5 and make it Infernal Flames, which is probably our best bet here. So what's it, not the area attack?
Yes.
And it's how many? 2?
D3 per hero.
All right, so Lord Castellan's, he's going to take 2 on 4s.
On
3s?
4s.
4s, okay. So 1 hit. I have a 3+ save because of my Mystic Shield. I make it. It'll be D3 against my Wizard, just 1 on a 3. It hits. Does it make a save on a 4+?
No,
He does.
It doesn't hit. It's 4+.
Oh, I think you said 3+. Okay, cool. Against you, you get D3 on Shard. It's going to be 1 on a 4+. Does he save it? He gets +1 from Mystic Shield. Nope, takes another wound. Oh no, Shard might go down again. And then the Mistweaver. Doesn't hit. 2 attacks, that's right. And now on 4s. 1 hit. You get evaded on a 6. You do. And remarked. And what happens? You got a straight, no double 4s. We have a 6 on the board, so I can activate my lantern. That's going to be important. Heal up. So we discarded. We have 4 shards left. Shard gets 2 back. Goes to 3. Go. And 4, 4, 4.
So I'm going to take a step with the 2.
Okay.
Lock that 6 for you.
You step for free.
Oh, that's right.
And then you just stab me with the 2 if you want.
What I'll do is I'll just do Reaper Gauntlet, Reaper Gauntlet, Reaper Gauntlet.
Well, you're going to discard 1, and he's going to move away as soon as you wound him. So, hit him. You do. Does D3. So it does 3, but the first time for each wound, roll a die. So now on a 1 or a 2. Nope. Again. Yes. So now he teleports as far away as possible, and then we replace it with a character depth. One more time. He does it again, but he can't teleport away, so I guess he'd go here. He could move again and go stab him.
If I use this 2 to move.
Yeah. And you go 4, and you have 1+ dodge. Just move into the fire. Oh no, it's end of the round. That's right. Yeah.
And then stab him.
You hit. D3. 1. 1 to 3. He makes another guy. Doesn't. Lord Castellan's gonna go. 3 action dice. 2s, 2s, and 3s. We're just gonna lock this in for Healing Lantern because we're gonna need it. Move. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna stab. 4+. Nope. We're gonna stab. Nope. We got a Mistweaver. Finish him off. No, not with those dice. You could pause everybody. 1 to heal. Do the 6 first and bedazzle. Yep.
3+. Yes.
He's bedazzled. The other guy. No.
Then use this 3 to shoot a missile.
You do. D3. 1. And then does he make another guy? He does. So he teleports away. So he's going to go over here, I guess. And then replace with the Carrick Acolyte. He's at 5 wounds. So it's over to the Battle Mage. He gets 3 actions. This goes away. Got nothing in the Destiny Pool. Well, we're not getting any Mystic Shield this turn. So, can I kill you in 1? No. So I gotta kill you in 2. Gonna try and zap you at 3+. I do. D3. Take 2. Each one, could you zap away? First one, you do. Second one, you don't. So he'll go over here, I guess. And then leave a guy. I drop my 4, and then my last action, try and do it again. I miss, but I reroll 1s because of Lord Castellan. I hit. D3. I do 1. He's alive. Teleport, make another guy. He does not. Let's see what happens. Acolytes are going to go first. They go 6. They won't fall back because there's not enough of us. And then they get to... He removes a stun, so he doesn't do anything. He'll shoot his fire at the nearest guy he can see, which would be my Lord Celestant or Lord Castellan. 3+ attack against him. He does it. Do I make my save? I do. Halberd Man's going to fight me. 1 dice, or 2 dice on a 4, right? And it's damage 2.
Yes.
1 hit, and then do I make my save? 4+. I don't. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead. The beams might kill me. Actually, I'll heal 1 from the lantern as well. And then this little guy, does he shoot fire? I think he doesn't attack because he's only got 2 weapons. Roll for the Gaunt Summoner, -1. It's a 4. So we're all gonna take stun markers here. And it's gonna go round robin. So you roll 2 dice and pick the highest. So there's 6 stun markers, and we just keep going around until everybody has one. Each of them has 2 stuns. I have 1 stun on each. Then we all flip a stun to a damage, whoop, because we all get burned by the thing. And then the lantern light comes off, and we all pull a damage off. All right, I become rune marked. This is it. This is the one where we kill him. Kill him, finish him off. No, no 6s. So we got a 4 and a 5 on the deck. I'm spending a shard. I'm gonna heal Lord Castellan. Do it, do it. Yes, they're full. Show me the murder lantern. Nope. But we have some moves and some stabs. All right, time to stab. Use this to stab Mr. Carrick Acolyte with a big hammer. We miss. Same thing. We miss. Try again. We miss. One more time. We hit him once, do 2. We take the 4, we do it again. Now he lives. Over to you. Mist Reaver's going. 1, 2, 3. Just kill him. Kill all you could, because you could.
So I can sacrifice this 2 to make this a 6.
Yeah, you might as well try and stun first. See if you can stun the room.
These.
Yeah, you have those left. So the 5's a 6 now. Use the 6 to make a stun attack. 3+. He's stunned. He's stunned. He's stunned. And the last one is not stunned. So everybody but the Adept is stunned. 1 chance. Kill him. 3+. You hit him. D3. That just kills him. He's got 8. He dies. Mistweaver slays the Gaunt Summoner, and we go to page 68 to see what happens. As one of the champions bellowed out the daemon's true name and swung a final fateful blow, time seemed to stop as still as glass. The Gaunt Summoner, bloodied and beaten, knelt at that champion's feet. They were the only thing that moved, for all the other champions stood frozen in time like the chamber and the flames around them. The legends tell a portal blossomed in the air at the summoner's back, a way back to the mortal realms through which all the champions would soon escape. Yet before that, the chosen champion, the one who'd struck the final blow, had a decision to make. Claim the boon, and demand whatever power they desired from almighty Tzeentch, or cut the Gaunt Summoner down as the vile abomination he was, and forgo the rewards that the god could offer. Every tale of the Silver Tower ends in a different way, and as the fires burn low and the tale ends, let us see what the Lord Champion would choose this time. No matter what, that ends our quest. The Gaunt Summoner was defeated. We had 3 shards left in the bank. Everybody was pretty beat up, but we managed to do it. Well, that was it. The Mistweaver took it home, managed to kill the Gaunt Summoner, and yeah, even though we were, like I said, we had 3 shards remaining, so we had 3 basic mulligans to bring guys back. We managed to complete the campaign pretty banged up. It was definitely like the first couple of rooms we were fighting the Gaunt Summoner. I'm like, this is going okay. We're just killing him, and we're going to the next one. We're going to the next one, but by the end there was a lot of dudes, like when we fought the Ogre Thaumaturge, there was a minute there I thought we were just dead. Like the shard was down, everything was going terribly wrong. You really do need all 8 of your shards, I think, to do this last quest. Because there's only 2 respites, which means if you lose a guy, if you lose him after the second respite, he's never coming back. So you're going to the end of it with a lesser team. The game scales for that though, because you only set up minions based on how many players are currently available, so it doesn't actually penalize you that way. But when Shard died, and he was also the guy carrying the Phoenix down, it was like, oh no, it's all gone terribly wrong. So yeah, I know, well done, great. I highly recommend playing through this. If we did it again, it would be totally different probably. And the last mission is awesome because you basically feel like you're having 8 boss fights. You're going through and you're going through and you're going through and you're doing them over and over again.
Hardcore gauntlet. Yeah,
it was a super hardcore gauntlet, and we only made it. We blew at the end. We blew through 5 of our pieces of the shard, just resurrecting guys and healing, like trying to stay alive and stay in the game basically, because everything gets super dangerous, especially the damage 2 grots. Like if we hadn't killed the damage 2 4 wound grots, if we had not just killed the Gaunt Summoner and gotten out of that room, it would have been bad. Like that was 8 times 4, 32 wounds worth of guys to kill. I'm glad, because in the setup instructions it just says as soon as you kill this guy, go to whatever. If we didn't have the 2 wizards, we didn't have the ability to just like reach past all the Goombas and kill them, we would have been in trouble. Our party mix was such that I think that we managed to deke around some of the harder aspects of the boss fights, because we were able to just zap them with bolts, even though we got half as many, so it slowed us down, because every time we'd lose one, we'd gain one. But we figured out, do them off your card first, and then save the ones out of the, like, clear your card basically, and then use the ones from the Destiny dice, because that way you can't affect them anymore. Right. And then we had the shard who could just get anywhere. He just bamps. As long as you had a 6 on the board somewhere, he can just shard in, and then as long as you made your gauntlet strike. And actually, it's funny. When we played the campaign, a lot of times you had my tank, which is the Castellan, holding the door, the wizards behind him blasting out spells, and then Shard in the room doing stuff. So Shard didn't get to take advantage of the reroll that my Castellan has most times, because I was in a different room. In every single one of these missions, we start in the same room together, so Shard became even more dangerous because he's rerolling all of his ones all of a sudden, because the Lord Castellan's just like hanging out being the holy man. Lord Castellan, he's so not a hitter. Like, his lantern's great, his healing lantern's great, and he's just a meat tower. Like, he just stands around blocking dudes and taking shots. And I think he got more attacks than went through this game off of dudes hitting him than off of him actually acting. I blew most of my card and did like 2 damage on anybody. Anyway, highly recommended, guys. If you get a copy of this, it's fantastic. Danny actually ordered from the UK and got all the hero cards for like every plastic miniature, I think, in Age of Sigmar. So like, there's so much to this game that you can play when you play through it again, and it would be different if you did it again. Of course, there's also the next expansion, which is
Shadows over Hammerhell.
Shadows over Hammerhell. Now that's going to be difficult though, because it needs a game master. It's not the same flow as this game, and it actually changes quite a bit. So I don't know when we're going to do that. We probably get to it eventually. It's more likely we'll jump to another specials game for Danny and I do a series in, which will likely be Necromunda. So anyway, look forward to that. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 9-game series. We certainly enjoyed doing it. Until next time, I'm Ash. This is Danny. Happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.